Hi YouTubers, it's Evan again here today. So this is going to be part 2 of the 7.5 years to start smoking video. I'm still smoking a nice big ass cigar, as in a big ass cigar for life, almost done with it. So the video is uploaded, the first part. So I will be doing the 7.5 years to start smoking part 2 now. So where I left off, because my iPad can't handle the memory, because, God knows it's like 50 minutes, so big ass cigar for life. So I want to talk about right now what I have noticed health-wise in the last 7.5 years. So in the last 7.5 years, health-wise, I have noticed many different things. I'm not going to go too over them because I think most people who are familiar with me know what I've noticed health-wise. So I have noticed dry mouth, dry gums, dry throat, kind of waking up a little bit of a scratchy throat, getting little sores in my mouth occasionally due to holding a pipe a certain way. Also getting a little bit of a gag and a reflex from smoking too fast. So basically, the big things I notice are dry mouth, dry gums, dry tongue, a little bit of like a scratchy throat, a little bit of an irritated throat, not too much, not like I'm, gagging and coughing all the time, but a little bit of irritation from the, holding the pipe in a certain way. I do notice on the corners of my mouth, especially my lips, I get a little bit of sores occasionally. Not like big open canker sores, not like bleeding canker sores, but like little bit of skin is a little bit irritated. A little bit irritated, a little bit puffy. And my dentist has said my gums are a little puffy, a little bit irritated in places. I don't have gum disease, so I have gum cancer. Hope I don't get that. But definitely a little bit of irritation to the mucosal membranes in my mouth. A little bit of a scratchy throat. Definitely a little bit of a irritation to the back of my throat, that kind of stuff. So I want to talk about right now smoker's gag and smoker's reflex. So I have a terrible habit of eating too fast. I really should eat slower because I have a colostomy bag, but I have a terrible habit of eating too fast. I wake up, I have a peanut butter sandwich or a peanut butter English muffin. I have a peanut butter, sandwich, or I have like peanut butter on a bagel. And I definitely have irritation from eating too fast. I also lie on my back a lot, car going by. I definitely lie on my back a lot in the mornings, which is really not good. It builds up mucus, it builds up, congestion in the chest, and that kind of stuff. So I definitely get a little bit of a gag and reflux, especially in the morning. I do think at this point, after 7.5 years, I do have a little bit of a morning cough. So not like I'm coughing up blood, not like I'm coughing up phlegm, but definitely, not to be too gross, big ass cigar for life. I would say after this point of smoking, 2 big ass cigars a day, I definitely have a little bit of like a morning cough. So, I mean, I lie on my back, which is really not good because that builds up mucus, builds up congestion, it builds up, acid in my stomach. And also, I eat way too fast in the morning. I love food. I love peanut butter, big ass peanut butter, like the big ass cigar for life. I definitely build up, acid in my stomach, so, and it definitely probably causes me to, like have a little bit of reflux. So, that's the kind of stuff. So, I mean, definitely a little bit of a gag reflex, and I'm probably going to have to work on that, eating slower, smoking slower. I smoke my pipe way too fast. I smoke my pipe in 10 or 15 minutes. It probably should last 40 or 45 minutes. My subscriber, Definitely Chaotic, said, your pipe must be hot as lava if you're smoking in 15 minutes. I smoke way too fast in the morning. I eat too fast. I, wolf down my food, that kind of stuff. So I definitely have a habit of that and get a smoker's gag. What I do to reduce my health risks, obviously moderation, not inhaling. I don't actually inhale the smoke into my lungs. Smoking in a ventilated space, not smoking cigarettes anymore, rinsing with water after I smoke to get the tar out of my mouth. Practicing extremely good oral hygiene, having my dentist check my mouth for oral cancer on a 6-month basis. Yeah, so I moderation. I don't smoke 10 cigars a day. I don't inhale the smoke. I don't smoke in a ventilated space. I do smoke in a ventilated space, rather. So I always keep the garage door open, even when it's freezing cold outside, when it's freezing cold outside. I definitely do very good things to reduce my health risks. I also don't smoke cigarettes anymore. People want me to smoke cigarettes. People want me to try cigarettes again. I'm not going to. These cigarettes are disgusting. They're disgusting. They taste nasty. They're horrible for you. I'm not going to smoke cigarettes anymore. Also, I rinse my mouth out with water to get the tar out of my mouth, the chemicals out of my mouth. I drink a lot of water through the day. Probably drink 10 to 15 glasses of water throughout the day. I rinse with good oral. I practice extremely good oral hygiene because I don't want to get like gum disease or mouth cancer. So I brush my teeth twice a day. I floss once a day. I rinse with mouthwash twice a day. I have my dentist check me for oral cancer on a daily basis, or not daily basis. You know the point. Every 6 months, I have my dentist check my tongue, my gums for oral cancer because I do smoke on a daily basis. Also, I don't inhale pipe and cigar smoke. Pipe and cigar smoke is not meant to be inhaled. You cough your effing brains out, your big ass cigar effing brains out. It's like, I can't inhale. It's like, yes, you get a bigger buzz, but I'm not going to inhale because it makes me gag. It makes me cough. It makes me feel really actually kind of scared. It makes me choke and cough. It's like, I can't inhale. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I can't inhale smoke. And people are like, well, you're wasting that tobacco. Pipe and cigar smoke is meant to be enjoyed in the mouth and the nose. It's not meant to be inhaled. It's not meant to be swallowed, inhaled, that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. Big ass cigar for life. Also, what do my doctors and my dentist say about my smoking is your gums do look a little puffy. My dentist has said, I'm not going to use his name, but that's his confidentiality. He said, yeah, your gums look a little puffy in places, little irritated in places, little inflamed, nothing to be overly concerned with. My doctor said, definitely, your lungs sound good. You'd probably, it's no surprise you get a little bit of a cough. Well, he actually didn't say that. Your gums look a little puffy. It's no surprise you get a dry mouth from smoking, but that kind of stuff. But it's like, I definitely do things to reduce my health risk. I don't just sit there with a cigar in my mouth all day long and don't do anything. I do things to reduce my health risk. Okay. So what has my dentist said about my oral hygiene, my teeth, my gums, as of January 2016? I saw him on Martin Luther King Day, 2016. He said, your gums look a little... he said that before, your gums look a little puffy. He said, I don't see any changes to soft tissue inside your cheeks, gums, lips. I don't see any changes to soft tissue, so definitely, I would rather you quit pipe and cigar smoking, because it's kind of nasty, the idea of it getting oral cancer, but I don't see any changes in your soft tissue, that kind of stuff. He said, the real problem with smoking is it targets into the epithelial lining, so, you have to consider that as you get old, especially as you get older, because when you get older, that kind of stuff like heart disease, cancer becomes a lot more common. Not common in teenagers, young adults. I mean, there's like a few cases here and there, but definitely as you get into your 40s, 50s, and 60s, definitely something to keep in mind as you get older, because the age for oral cancer is typically between 50 and 70 years old. So, and that's according to I think, not the American Cancer Society, but I forget which website. So, definitely as you get older. My doctor, I'm not going to use his name, my doctor said, you really should quit smoking. It's really not good for you. You're not ready to give up that yet. Definitely, I would rather you quit smoking, but definitely, keep this in mind. It's not good for you. It's not good for your mouth, lungs, gums, especially the pipe. It's not good for your mouth, but definitely, keep that in mind. Cigar's almost going out. Next thing I want to talk about is the biggest thing I can attribute to pipe and cigar smoking. So, and also I want to say that, my dentist has said, my doctor has said, you should definitely have a dentist check your mouth if you're smoking a pipe, because of it rubbing against your lip. So, biggest thing I can attribute to health-wise pipe and cigar smoking is probably, dry mouth, dry gums, dry tongue, that kind of stuff. Definitely that kind of stuff. So, definitely that kind of stuff is basically what I notice on a daily basis. I notice on a daily basis that my teeth are more sensitive. My gums are more sensitive. And that's actually my next topic. So, dry mouth, dry gums, dry throat, a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a morning cough is what I notice. I also eat way too fast. I smoke way too fast. I lie on my back, so that doesn't help. So, what I notice in my daily life. So, my throat is more sensitive, more dry. My mouth is more sensitive to hot foods and cold foods. Not like spicy foods, but like if I drink something really hot and I get smoked, my teeth are a little sensitive. And that's something to keep in mind as you get older. Yeah, something to keep in mind as you get older, because you could develop like gum disease, periodontal disease, that kind of stuff. A little bit of gag reflex in the morning. I do think after 7.5 years, I do have a little bit of a morning cough. I think I have kind of developed a little bit of a morning cough. So, nothing to be overly concerned with, but, definitely as you get older, obviously the average age for lung cancer is 72 years old. Definitely something to keep in mind. As you get older, it's something to keep in mind as you get older. So, also I do get that gag reflex from lying on my back, and also eating way too fast, wolfing down food, that kind of stuff. It doesn't help. So, that's the end of page 2. Pretty cool. Big ass cigar for life. 1 minute, I just put down my big ass cigar, as in the big ass cigar for life. The next thing I want to talk about is what health problems do I not have? So, I kind of made a mistake here. I do have a little bit of a morning cough. So, I do have a little bit of like a morning cough. So, morning cough is something I have kind of developed over the last 6 months or so. Unfortunately, probably from smoking a couple cigars a day and a pipe, a pipe or two a day, I do have a little bit of a morning cough. So, shortness of breath I really don't have. I get a little bit of a shortness of breath, but I do get, not like I'm not wheezing, I don't have emphysema, that kind of emphysema, COPD. I don't have, coughing, that kind of stuff. I'm not coughing up blood, so wheezing, not really. If I talk too fast also. So, I talk too fast, I take medication, so I definitely talk way too fast, and that's probably why I get a little bit like a wheeze. So, I don't have chest infections on a regular basis. I don't have yellow teeth. Not yellow teeth. It's making it look like it because the glare on the camera. So, stained fingernails, nope. I cut my fingernails because if you don't cut your fingernails, that's gross. So, my taste or sense of smell hasn't changed at all. My taste or sense of smell hasn't changed at all. It hasn't been altered at all. So those are the health things I don't have. I don't have a barky cough. I'm not, coughing up blood. I don't have yellow teeth. My fingernails aren't stained. My gums aren't infected. I don't have pneumonia constantly, bronchitis. So like some people. I want to make a point that I've noticed pretty little health-wise, aside from the new morning cough. Car going by? 1 sec. 1 sec, big ass cigar. I've noticed not too much health-wise. I'm still, comfortable with how much I'm smoking, 2 cigars a day, 1 pipe, but I'm not somebody who's coughing all the time, who is getting pneumonia constantly, is getting bronchitis constantly. I probably do smoke way too fast. I do lie on my back. I do eat way too fast. So, next thing I want to talk about is my views or my thoughts on our pipes. So the health-related stuff is over. My views on our pipes as of October 3rd. So, let's see. So my views on non-briar and corncob pipes are, I like them. I like clay pipes. I like, the big-ass pipes. I don't smoke pipes nearly enough to enjoy them. So I have clay pipes. I have meerschaum pipes. I have that kind of stuff. I have a calabash pipe. I don't have a glass pipe, obviously. Big-ass cigar for life. But, I don't have, I'm not smoking pipes nearly enough to enjoy it. I'm not going to buy new pipes. I don't smoke them enough to enjoy them. So, I still like our kind of pipes. I find them really cool. The big-ass pipe for life. But you know what? I'm not somebody who's going to buy like a $50, $150 pipe in the next couple of months. So, I want to talk about my views on nasal snuff currently, as of now. So, as of October 3rd. So, my views on nasal snuff currently are, I hate it. I hate nasal snuff. I hate to say that, Clay, but you know what, Clay, my subscriber, I hate it. It makes me cough, it makes me sneeze, it makes me gag. Car going by, one sec. You know, I'm sorry, Clay, I'm sorry people who like nasal snuff. I can't enjoy it. It's like, it makes me sneeze, it makes my boogers brown, it makes me cough, makes me hack. It's like, makes me, my eyes water. I can't enjoy nasal snuff anymore, I'm sorry. I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it for a couple of years, so I can't enjoy nasal snuff anymore. The next thing I want to talk about is my views on gas station cigars currently. So, my views on gas station cigars currently are, occasionally, if I have the money, if I have extra money to throw around, I might pick up like Phillies Blunts, yeah, you know, Dutch Masters, that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to, you know, pick up like all kinds of like, you know, cheap cigars, because honestly, they taste like crap. They bubble tar in your mouth. They taste like sawdust. I mean, car going by. It's like, I can't pick up gas station cigars anymore. I mean, they taste like crap. They taste like freaking sawdust. I mean, Black Miles were so much better before they probably were fire safe, so they taste like crap. Next thing I want to talk about is what I will try in the next 6 months to a year for pipes and pipe tobacco. So from today, October 3rd, to October 3rd, 2017, sorry, I will try pipes and I think I do want to try different types of pipe tobacco. I tried the CEO flavors, which are really not good. I tried a lot of tobacco. I really want to try more pipe tobacco. I really want to try, you know, like different kind of pipes. But I honestly, I don't smoke pipes nearly enough to really enjoy them. I can't enjoy, you know, like pipes as much as I used to be. It's honestly too much work at this point. I really enjoy the nice big ass cigars for life. And you know what? I can't enjoy pipes as much anymore. I still smoke them on a daily basis, but I can't enjoy them as much. So the next thing I want to talk about is, let's see, what I will try in the next 6 months to a year for cigars and cigar related items. This is a big one, nice big ass cigar. So I will try different kinds of cigars. I really want to try, you know, like maybe like different types of cigars, full body cigars. I have a whole bunch of cigars to review, like 9 cigars I can review in the next couple weeks. I really want to try more cigars. This is done. Okay, this is done. One sec, big ass cigar. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So I really want to try different types of cigars. I definitely want to get into like the more premium cigars, the really like Gucci, you know, that's a word, you know, really like fancy cigars. I also want to try like different kinds of Padrones. I do want to try the Padron Hammer at some point, but I really want to, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I really want to try different kinds of cigars, you know, different brands. I want to do reviews like I used to. Because honestly, you know, smoking Padrones are fun, but I want to try different cigars. With the whole FDA thing going on right now, I'm not sure how much that's going to be true because of the whole FDA regulations, but I'm not sure. So, I want to try different cigars, though. I want to try more nice, big-ass cigars. So, next thing I want to talk about is my views on hookah currently. So, hookah meaning water pipe, meaning shisha. My views on that currently is I like it. I don't like it, so I kind of lied. So, big-ass cigar for life. I don't like it. Hookah, I have 2 hookahs at home. I don't smoke them. I haven't smoked them in years, since 2012. It's too sicky sweet. It's like my tobacconist says, it's for people who don't like the taste of tobacco. It's for people who don't like the taste of tobacco. It's like, I can't smoke hookah, really. It's meant to be inhaled. Hookah is also supposed to be terrible for you. It's like smoking 50 to 100 cigarettes. It's like, it's really bad for you. I don't inhale my tobacco products. So, I am somebody who is just a big-ass cigar smoker and a pipe smoker. I'm not somebody who's into, like, you know, hookah. If I ever went to a hookah bar, I would try to go to a hookah bar before they get banned in Massachusetts. I can't smoke hookah anymore. I mean, if I ever went to a hookah bar, shisha bar, I would smoke it. I would smoke it. But aside from that, I'm not going to smoke hookah. It's too much work. It's too much hassle. It's nothing, so not really interested anymore. Next thing I want to talk about is why I no longer use certain tobacco products. Hookah, cigarettes, e-cigs, all that kind of stuff. So basically I want to talk, it's like, I don't use hookah because it burns my throat, it makes me cough, it's sicky, 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 sicky sweet. Nasal stuff because it makes me sneeze, makes my boogers brown, makes me go achoo. So cigarettes, I don't use them because they're taste nasty, they're wicked expensive, they're super addictive, they're terrible for you, that kind of stuff. E-cigarettes, I don't use them anymore because I don't use them. Because honestly, I don't see the point of vaping. It's like at a certain point, I understand there's a risk with smoking, but I will tell you this, I'm not a big into like e-cigarettes, e-cigars, that kind of stuff. It's really meant for people who smoke 20 times a day, 30 times a day. It's something that I have no interest in because it has no flavor. I've tried e-cigarettes a couple times, I bought a disposable e-cig a couple of years ago, but I'm not somebody who's into like e-cigarettes because honestly, it's not something I'm into. And also, cigarettes are nasty. Cigarillos, they bubble tar, they're nasty. So 4 minutes before I end this video, just to let you know, and this is part 2, I want to thank everybody who's made this possible since day 1. Rain Dog, Ozone Layer Hates Me, King Siggy, Smoking Mafia, White Cigarette Confederate, Magnitude. Everybody who's made this possible since day 1. I am really, really somebody who really thanks everybody. And there's so many more people, Pipeless Piper, Clay. I really, really enjoy it. I mean, thank you so much for subscribing, smoking those nice big-ass cigars. I'm really somebody who is thankful. I mean, I'm somebody who... Mail truck, one sec. Yeah, I'm somebody who's really thankful for what people have done for me. I mean, I thank everybody, all 2,053 of my subscribers. I really, really, really thank everybody since day 1. Thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting, for rating, for smoking those nice big-ass cigars. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it because without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much. Keep smoking nice big-ass cigars, that kind of stuff. So, next thing I want to talk about 3 minutes, just to warn you, is do I regret becoming a pipe and cigar smoker, starting using tobacco products as of October 3rd, 2016? No. I don't really regret it because I really, really am thankful. I'm really thankful. Thank you so much for commenting, rating, smoking nice big-ass cigars. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And also, I don't regret it, because even though I do have health problems to some extent, I'm not regretting it because I have made the decision. I'm comfortable. It's kind of like, I let my cat outside. We lost a cat a couple years ago to a coyote. It's like I can't take the freedom away from her, my cat, Missy, to go outside. It's not fair to her. And it's like my mom's like, I can't take that freedom away from Evan. So I can't take that freedom away. My mom and my dad do worry that I do smoke. But they can't take that freedom away from me because that wouldn't be fair to me. Because they can't say to me, well, we changed our mind. This is now a smoke-free property. It wouldn't be fair to me. I'm very happy that I'm a big-ass cigar smoker, a big-ass pipe smoker, and I'm very happy. I'm not regretting it. I do cough, I do have dry gums, but you know what? I enjoy so much about it. It's like when I see my cat outside, she's having the time of her life. My cat is enjoying her life. Do I worry? Yes. But you know what? My parents can't take that away from me. Well, they can, but you get the point. So, 2-minute warning just to let you guys know. Next thing I want to talk about is other hobbies besides smoking and tobacco. So I have other hobbies: computer research, paralegal stuff. I have so much, stuff like, work, anime. I do like watching video game walkthroughs. I have so many other hobbies: walking, occasionally swimming, that kind of stuff. So I love other hobbies. So it's pretty cool. The next thing I want to talk about is what I am smoking currently for pipe, tobacco, and cigars. So I'm smoking Luxury Bowls Life, like I said, Luxury Bowls Life by Peter Stockeby. Next thing I am smoking for cigars is the Flor de Olivias, the nice big-ass cigars. And I am smoking the Flor de Olivia, Maduro, Connecticut, regular Habano wrappers. So I'm really enjoying all the cigars. So, yes, I am really enjoying cigars and pipes. So, I get so much enjoyment out of it. So, guys, big-ass cigar for life. 1-minute warning, just to let you guys know. The reason I don't worry about being a pipe and cigar smoker is because you don't hear, this is the last topic, by the way, before I end the video. So, for part 2. So, I don't worry about being a pipe and cigar smoker and health and well-being because you don't hear the horror stories you hear of cigarettes. People aren't dying. One sec, car going by. One sec, big ass cigar for life. One sec. One sec. You don't hear the horror stories of cigarettes. Tell me honestly, who do you know that's gotten serious health effects from pipe and cigar smoking? There's nobody. I mean, it's like maybe a couple thousand people die each year from it. But it's like at a certain point, I really enjoy the pipe and cigar smoking hobby. And it's like my cat going outside. You can't take that away from her, even though her brother was taken by a coyote a couple of years ago, because you see the cat outside, she's so happy, she's so happy playing with a bird, playing with a chipmunk, you can't take that away from her. It wouldn't be fair to her. It's like, and I've really made peace with pipe and cigar smoking. If someday I develop something from smoking, so be it. I'm happy smoking nice big-ass cigars for life, and I'm happy. You can't take that away from me because it wouldn't be fair. It's like telling my cat you can't go outside. So I'm so happy smoking pipes and cigars. I'm so happy being, a big-ass cigar smoker. I'm so happy. I made peace with it. And if someday I have to answer to this decision I made, then so be it. Anyway, and that's at the end of part 2. So next part will be part 3. I apologize for making this video into 3 parts, but the next part will be part 3. Pretty cool, big ass cigar for life. Bye.